Hey team, so here are 8 key revision tips ready for paper 2. If you're watching this a couple of days before your exam, this is for you. These are essential tips ready for paper 2. Number 1, paper 2 is all about topics 5 to 7, but don't forget that topics from paper 1 could still be brought into paper 2. So things like enzymes, diffusion, photosynthesis and respiration still have a place within the context of the topics within paper 2 as well. Tip number 2, the required practicals. Now in paper 2, there's only a few required practicals that you need to know about. There's the reaction time and investigating ecosystems, and then in triple science, we've got decay and plant hormones as well. For each of these required practicals, make sure you know how the practical is carried out, all of the important variables, and how to improve the reliability of those practicals. Tip number 3, on the theme of practical investigations, make sure you know how to handle data. If a question asks you to describe the trend or to explain the trend and says using data, make sure you use the data in the graph. Make sure you use the data from the table. Quote it in your answer to ensure that you get the marks. Tip number 4, drawing graphs. Now, if a graph didn't come up in your paper 1 exams, it's almost certainly going to come up in your paper 2 exams. And usually that's 3 or 4 easy marks. Label your axes correctly with the units, use a suitable scale, plot your data points using crosses, not dots, and then draw your line of best fit. And do it all with a pencil, because if you make a mistake, you can rub it out and you can have another go. Tip number 5, 6-mark questions. I guarantee that you are going to have 2 6-mark questions in your exam, so it really pays to know how to answer them properly. Yes, you can use bullet points to answer your question, but make sure your bullet points are elaborated, make sure you're still using full sentences. One of the things that the examiners pick up on are students that start going off topic in their answers. Stay focused, but also make sure that you give enough detail. Students who don't give enough detail don't get the marks. Also, use subheadings. It directs the examiner's attention and it makes it easier for them to give you marks. And for evaluate questions, make sure you remember to do the 3 important things: reasons for, reasons against, and a justified conclusion. Tip number 6, calculation questions. Make sure you check your calculations, make sure they make sense, and always show you're working, because that way the examiner can still potentially give you marks. And watch out for those pesky little command words, such as give your answer to 2 significant figures, or a unit conversion in your answer as well. Tip number 7, and I think this tip is going to make the biggest difference to your grade. When writing your answers, always think, can I use a better word? Can I use a more technical word? And if you do that for every single one of your answers, you'll probably go up an entire grade. Tip number 8, ecology. Paper 2 has loads and loads of questions about ecology and ecosystems. And sometimes the context might be an ecosystem that you've never heard of or an organism you've never heard of. So broaden your horizons before the exam. Go and watch some nature documentaries. Yeah, you can claim it's revision. The more familiar you are with a range of different contexts, the better you're going to be able to understand the question. If you found this useful, make sure you like and subscribe, and good luck for your paper 2 exam.